Let's make sure I'm live. Y'all can hear me. Testing. Alright, we good. Alright. That wasn't me. No. Oh. All right. Good. Well, it's evening, afternoon. It's an afternoon, evening-ish kind of thing. So, hello, heroes. We are back. Good news. Zen is done. Right is done. Najun is actually done. So, we're getting that tunnel is starting to finally end. Because Zane, he's doing his thing. Zach's got a few things that he got to do. Well, he's the one that's got the most to do, but Zane actually is almost done. So this show is starting to wrap up. And we're excited for that. Because Treasure Trove has been just I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong, to just be able to play and stuff, just have fun. But those cutscenes and stuff, sure. But overall, fun time. It was worth it in the end, because like I said, I'm gonna be working with him, getting him. He is gonna be Sage. He is gonna actually have Sage, because I figure for him, Conjure. I mean, he gonna still be Conjure too later on down the line, but otherwise, we're gonna keep it going. Okay, got a tank. I'm a DPS this round at least because of the time saying there's a less than. Now if it jumps up to like, cause last night y'all when I came on here, this is the fun part. Even being a healer, the wait time was like 9 minutes. And I'm like, well damn, like that's never happened before. I think people just don't want to do Praetorium and stuff, and they know that they're already gonna get it probably off the back, so they're like, we don't want to do that. I tried doing Summoner on June as well. Guess how many minutes that was? More than 30 minutes. I was like, interesting. It was funny. It was, because I was just like, well, dang. I was like, they really don't want you to be great. So. Yeah, but thankfully, like I said, the tunnel is starting to, the light at the end of the tunnel is starting to show. So he's gonna keep it going, keep it pushing. Darius still got a little bit to do, but like I said, I'm probably gonna use what Zen did with him, and if not, I'll just do it another way. So not him actually going up in the box. And what the hell he would do that? Let me try to get him to sit down in front of the box instead of in the box. Let's see. Let's move back just a little bit. There's no, I can actually switch to Paladin anytime I need to. Welcome in. How art thou doing? At the time we just started up. Oh, the tank didn't want to stay. Okay, but I think it's whatever. Because you're going to wait anyway. It goes. Now it's true. You play your cards right. You can do that, but lots of people aren't doing this treasure trove as much. This particular one, the last one was bustling. Let's see. It still says 5 minutes. If it drops up, it jumps up even more. I'm gonna just switch over to being a paladin. I said I don't care to be paladin and thing, but at the same time, you know, I'll do what I have to do. Let's see. He's got a little bit of player accommodations. They ain't be doing it up though. Don't think he done. Alright, here we go. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's get ready for a little dance. Good. Yeah. Around the world. Time to dance. What's this? Now remember, you actually like I'm confused. Are you asking or are you actually telling me? Remember, I gotta know that because I might be running solo queue. We get to actually make sure all the time, Yeah. I don't mind. I guess this time I actually don't mind because, like I said, I'm just running it now at the moment. I've eaten, I've done everything. You know, but I always make sure because I might be doing something different. That's why I always tell people, always AIDS first, then go for that. This thing, that's important to know because, like I said, you know, if you playing something or someone's playing something that you don't play and they say no, then you gotta have to actually own up to that, but they can say that. I'm just saying. Ooh. I'm proud of you. You are going out and about. Get it, girl. Cause I'm just running these. So I said the tunnel's getting shorter, y'all. So we are good, you know. And I'm happy about that. Now I need to finish up there. And I said if I choose to do him, y'all, I'm gonna actually probably like do the thing. But if I get time and you know I can actually get it done another way, I will. Plus, there's still the next week, the weeklies, but I don't trust that Zane will get them, so I'm trying to do his more so now. And Zex, he's kind of 1 and 1. You know, he could get it, he could not get it. It just depends. Yeah, don't get it wrong, people. I actually do this stuff. Woo! I know he wanted to actually wait. He stopped moving. See? Oh wait, you mean? Hold on a minute. Did I read that wrong? Okay, my bad. Okay, I'm reading that wrong. I read that as something else, not something else, something else. Okay. My bad. Let me go and say that. I read that wrong. So my bad. I wasn't sure what that meant at that moment, at that very moment. But then again, I didn't really get a chance to really read. I just thought, like, what does that mean? Anyway. Sorry, I got a little bit of a cough. Hold on a minute, get some cough drop. Alright, ready for a little time. We're back, y'all. I was telling them somebody that make a lasagna and turkey tonight. It's this turkey I've had it in the freezer for a little while, so I said, you know, it's time to go in and make it. You know what some of y'all thinking? But Hero, you just had turkey. Yeah, but I forgot that I had that in there as well. And you know, I don't like to keep food too long in the freezer. So Zane actually needs about 90 of these, which I actually know for a fact is not too much if you just grind a little bit. Now Zach's, like I said, his might be a little bit more, and that's okay, because like I said, I just did things off stream as well, so you know, it's gonna get done. Put it like this, it's gonna get done, y'all. This is hardly my first grind of anything, you know, like I said, and then we'll be able to get back to the other games. So I definitely need to catch up on the missions and get captured. Alright? Yeah. We still got the archive quest, like I said, and Genshin never gonna be done. Oh, y'all, guess what? Something popped up on my thing about, oh, you know, continue a journey of this on PS5. I'm like, I'm like, see, That means they know exactly what you're actually playing. Yeah. I've been part of the Genshin community for a long time. Sure, I was there when we had what was it called, the Crucible, where you could get character accessing, ascension. Basically, you ascend your character. Basically, you make them strong and stuff. I still remember that vividly. Because at that time they didn't actually have the what's it called, the battle pass. Yes, there we go. They didn't have the battle pass at that time, so everything was about cashing in general. Like no, I wasn't about to do that. Because that was a lot. I look back on that, and you know what? I still remember when I made wishes. I really wanted characters back then. This is before the welcome and the battle pass. But people had characters like Fischl, Venti, etc. And I always remember wanting them so bad. And all I got were the other characters that were like. I mean, I was happy either way, but once I had Fischl, it was a game changer. It was. This was my team at one time. Whether it was Fischl, Diluc, Fischl, or Yanfei. Now once I got Zhongli, he took over third slot, and fourth slot was just Barbara probably. Just because at that time, see, at the beginning of Genshin, they gave all the they gave almost all the people that were playing at that time have like a C6 Barbara. Now, why is that so important, you're wondering? Because C6 Barbara can revive people. Now, there's a cooldown, of course, but that's a small thing when it comes down to being able to revive. And like for me, that was a good. Now she can't revive herself, unfortunately. She can do it though to the other three though. So, but yeah, it's a very useful thing. It really is. And so, for the longest time, let's see, before Kokomi, before Farina. Barbara was my Hydro, and she was my support along with Zhongli. And then we just went from there. Good times. Good times. Takes me back. Shit, I remember when Mondstadt and Leawood were the only ones that were accessible. And every time you tried to go any further, how about we check out the area before we go any further? Cause I still remember that to this day. Lord. That's gonna be sad to see go from Genshin once everything is actually open. But they say something about Second World being so it's like they're expanding the game, but that's just, I'm not 100% sure that that's 100% accurate, but I'll believe it when I see it. Then I'll go from there. Cause I just feel like, let's see, we went through Animo, Geo, Electro, Dendro, Hydro, Pyro. Nightcrawler doesn't, from what I'm saying, doesn't have a element, at least yet anyway. So my guess is Snezhnaya probably is going to be the Cryo. Is there any more Other than that, I don't know. Because at one time, Dendro was not a thing. See, that's a fun fact right there. At one time, Dendro was actually not an element. So, you know those little slimes that were grass and stuff like and everything? When you hit them with water, they did not do a bloom effect. So, it's interesting to see how much has changed in Genshin since the beginning. So we're talking 2026 will be 6 years. About, yes. Or it's already 6 years. Hello? No, we didn't get Genshin out 2020. So yeah, it's been 5 years and it'll be 6 next year. Can y'all believe that? Genshin has really become a thing. Shit, when I first got PS4, I played Warriors All-Star. Let's see. Let's start playing. Oh, Knights of Valor. Yes, that was something. And at that time, I was really slow to really get into it, so I never really got a chance to really get into it. Which I'm sad because as I did get into it, you know, it was like, well, dang. They need to bring that back, or they need to bring something like it back, because the game was good. Like, it gave you something to do. Wow. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's hard to believe how much time has passed since then now. Like, it's just crazy. But it's believable because so much time has passed. Because, like I said, I'm saying, don't do that. Just when you think of a time I was playing this, and yes, it was one of the treasure troves. I can't remember which one it was, but the dude had the thing that you gotta stack so that everyone kind of takes a little bit of damage. And when I tell you, the person started running around, I was like, dude, hold still. No, real talk, like, that was what they were doing. They were literally running around because they thought that they were supposed to do it. And here's a fun fact, they won't know. Hmm. He's like, yes. He's like, hmm. Yes. But being part of a game and everything, it's just like that long is just wild, because you really do see just how much stuff has actually changed. Like I said, you know, at one point Dendro wasn't even an element in Genshin. Now, when other people joined in, like after the fact, yeah, everything was like, oh yeah, there's a Dendro character, but no. Woo. Woo. But yeah. And then, now I don't know this to be fact, so I couldn't tell y'all this, but I know that when you first get to Inazuma, most places outside of retail, with the Conda village, and the actual city, lightning was like crazy, like it would be hurting you and stuff. And I mean, there's still places that still have it, but it was wild. I was like, dang. I don't know if that still is a thing or not. If so, that sucks. But it also did add a little bit of a challenge. I will say that it did add a little bit of a challenge. So I was actually okay with that. Cause y'all, I gotta get back to doing Genshin stuff, because here's the thing. I actually kind of fell off the bandwagon of doing the, what they call it. The Oculus and the chest and stuff. Like, I haven't even probably gone through half of Fontaine. Inazuma I did do a lot of. But Sumeru, Fontaine, Natlan, and Nightcry, all those are still doing. You know, fun fact is, there was one that was missing from Mondstadt, and I was still looking for that one, but, you know, it is what it is. Because like I said, I try to not give them too much, like, right off the bat, because I might need the primals later on.
To believe in Eorzea is to believe.
That's why I don't do why I haven't done it.
In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except but this. And you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship. A path which leads to innovation and death.
Everything you say is
Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, but none among you has the power to stop me.
Or so you say. That was the story, the double check that. Once I get this right. Wow. Let's see how we doing. Okay. 47 people, okay. Okay, so 5 minutes, we good, we good. This is too funny. Alright, here we go. Oh my god. That's crazy. Yeah. Woo. Woo. Go fast or you still time? Okay, cause she looking back and stuff. I get, keep your eyes peeled, but at the same time, watch your front too, cause you don't know if you're trying to move forward or not. Shit, if we end up pulling something, then you mad. Yeah. What's that? Let's see. There'll be an ad coming in. Once it hits the ad mark, I'll run it. Dude. What you trying to do per play and sits back. He does not need to be doing all that moving. Only that even do my movement. So I'm gonna make sure that everybody gets in on the hill, and I don't want to be just like, oh, this person missing. Whenever I do a heal and I miss somebody, I always feel bad because like, well, dang, I said this person needs healing as much as this person does. Was it worth it? No. No, it wasn't. You were better off going away from where I was. Hmm. Well, how's everybody's holiday? Well, not really a holiday, but I call it a holiday because I'm just somebody I feel like that the whole month is special. Yeah, but how's everybody's month going thus far? Shopping, all that stuff, getting ready to see family, etc. I don't know what that means. Jazz, okay. I mean, they say they know them, but I mean, to me that still doesn't say much.
Look for the lift's control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lift down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon. Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too fucking useful.
That's what we need. 11 followers, Jeff. So remember, if you know people, tell them to come on in. So that's if we like to see people.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? Do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of
Just to see
deception.
something. I keep seeing winter weather.
It is not but a cobweb
I need to know
lies.
what's
To
coming here.
believe in Eorzea is to
we got time for
believe
that.
in nothing.
Let me see.
In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so
Oh, Lord,
well
yeah,
in
they come
Cartano
for some-
and call them down? They will answer.
Well, Lord
So
have
long as you
mercy.
lavish them with
And then
crystals
tomorrow-
and gorge them on ether.
That's like
Your
96%.
gods are no different from those
Hold
of
on
the
a minute.
beasts. Icons, everyone. Except
Shit.
for this. And you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry.
But who was it?
Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the
You don't
question,
have to tell me who that is, 'cause
why
you have a
do
lot
they
of cousins, so I don't
cleave
know
to
who that
these
is.
false deities?
But I'll double
Drives
check
even
too.
Men of learning, even the great Louis Soir, to grovel at their feet.
Let's see.
The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise.
Let's see.
For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world.
Nope, not yet anyway.
To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler.
Yeah,
That
surprise.
of false worship.
So y'all, I'm not gonna tell you what it is. This shit, some people know, some people don't. But I'm gonna keep it a secret until it's time.
Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation.
Okay. Every little bit helps. Right? So if you got people who like playing games, who like talking about games, anime, things like that, you know, yeah, we can do that. The thing is, I'm trying to get back into doing anime and stuff myself, but I've been kind of missing from all of that for a little bit. There's well, more so as much as I would actually want it to be, but like I said, with doing streaming and things like that, I don't get a whole lot of time to really do things like that. I haven't even kept up with one of my shows that I need to catch back up on. So I missed, so I've missed 2 weeks in a row now, and that's not something I normally do. Woo! Let me see what's this. Yeah. Lies. Yeah, lies. But truth is, he shouldn't, but it does happen, unfortunately. Ew. That's all of them, too. Alright, good job. catch. I always gotta think of that. Always. What's this? Also. Gotta get out of the phone. Anybody else I suppose would be interesting. But the thing has not climbed up on him yet. Hold on a second. Let me get this thing. Come on. There we go. Oh man. I should have looked at how many is actually doing. Okay, that's a good number. Yeah, that's a lot. That's the most people I've seen in a long time being on here, y'all. I don't know what happened at the very beginning of this treasure trove, but nobody was on hard thing. Okay, it's okay, sure. That's important. Sure. I suppose that could work. That's up to you. That'd be crazy. But hold on, cause oh well, you enjoyed it afterwards or something, cause that'll give you time to that'll give you time to actually look around. I mean, let's be honest, she's a lucky lady because those are taken care of very nicely, very nicely. Nah, shoot, that's good. Shit. Yeah. I wish it would be funny because I could so be like, dang, she freaky. She got that freaky. This is the second, this is the third run, so we got two, and then I'll see if I can run that head. And then I don't think I said anything. Yeah, or you can get them from the treasure dungeons and stuff. Yeah. She got a little freakiness inside. She said, oh yeah, so a freak in the morning, a freak in the That's crazy. Here we go. I might try to come back on with this later on as well to finish him up, cause let's see, cause we only need like 50 something more. I am so weak right now. I don't care what they say. But the thing about it, cause it's all about the dog in me. Freaking morning, freaking at evening, just like me. Yeah. It's been kinda slow. You gotta keep it up now. There you go. Yeah. Very crazy. You shook up on your knees, cause it's all about the dog in me. That'd be crazy. Yo. Dude. Wow. Like, dude, what are you doing? Get going, guy. Now, I can talk about fashion later on. Okay, now why are you coming over here? So that threw me off because I was trying to do the other move and I hit the wrong button. We are going together, but I mean, because I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. We are going together, but it's like, oh, okay, I think I know what that means. I mean, you didn't really need to do that. I do like the togetherness, though. I do like that. That's a good thing. You know, she's basically about to being together, and I like that. But you really could have did it either way. Now here is the one that you'd want to actually, like, you know, be together. Yeah, a little freaky. Yeah, I had to actually read that with Ibarra's voice. I had to, like, disgusting. I'm like, that's crazy. Oh my god. Well, I mean, I don't know about life changing. I mean, it'll be changing because, you know, your feet won't hurt, I suppose. But that's probably about it. True, true. Cause when your feet don't hurt, that's a good thing. In fact, that's a great thing. I'm still stuck on that. The disgusting part, because I just thought of a bar like disgusting. I'm like what? Now, is that from where you live, or did you get that offline? Like, or is it like? Because for what you told me, lots of things are more expensive there. So my question is that normal what you would pay for shoes, or is that something else, or is it a certain, like, okay, so my mom had these shoes because her feet would give her, well, let me tell you something. My mom actually bought some shoes that were $100. Here's why. My mom had issues with her feet, so she couldn't wear regular shoes unless they were had like some kind of, was it memory foam or something like that? It was something, but there was another type of shoe called Allegrias, and she was able to wear those, and but see, they were so expensive because they were made to, yeah. That's what my mom had. They worked for her. They actually did. I was actually impressed, you know, because she really had trouble with her feet. I mean, it was like she would come home and tell me that her feet were hurting and things like that. And so her doctor told her about Allegri's, and they were like, now they aren't inexpensive. Now they're not, you know, they're very expensive. You know, like you're gonna be paying a pretty good little penny, but the results from what I've, you know, recommended from my other people who come and see me, they say it is life changing. Like they don't have problem with their feet and stuff as much. I'm like, yay! And when it worked for Mom, I was happy. I was like, yay! We got some shoes that actually don't hurt your feet. So yeah, feet not hurting is like amazing. It don't be too long. Unless you go to the bathroom, then you take your dive and everything to your kids, because we're gonna be done with this thing. Well, this round, so yeah, another round I give her. We're not getting no, we ain't getting nothing. Okay. Woo! Woo! I feel like this round ran a little bit longer, y'all. But then again, I feel like it's also the cutscenes too. They could trick you. Ooh. Ooh. Shit. Shit, I still remember those shoes too. Of course, my mom got them in black, and they had a little buckle. Hmm. Hmm. I'm streaming.
Control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lid down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima weapon. Keep your eyes peeled. Gaius could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too bloody useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Tell me, for whom do you fight? Do you believe in Eorzea? Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit, and its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer. So long as you
Did Gary had to get around that? Yeah, still. I forgot I even had it up here.
Your gods are no different from Rulers of the beasts, icons, everyone. Except but this, and you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Swan, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the impotent ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man with power can rightly steer the course of civilization, and in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, but none among you has the power to stop me.
Yeah. Okay. So, go. Kinda dance. Kill it. Alright. Yeah, let me go get this going on. Let's see. Let's see. Alright. Right out with it. You dug me out of my grave. You say from the fate of Ophelia. I'll be straight to myself. Oh my gosh. You know, every time I hear that name now or see it, I always think about that. Hold up now. Two of these people need to put some clothes on. Yeah, I'm just saying. Sure, that stuff is some short. Who wears shorts? I wear shorts. Lord. I hope neither one of them plan on sitting down anywhere. Cause you gonna be able to see everything. Only. Don't get too close. They would have got you. That's why I stopped. I always to give myself some time to stop, y'all, because I don't know. Sometimes even when you think you safe, sometimes it's not always safe. You don't use holy. Yeah, but the same way, you can stop a lot of these attacks from happening, sure. Go in and get y'all something. Yeah, holy is good when it comes to this. Okay, you got him? Okay, here we go. Ooh, yeah. And like they said, so glad to be ranged. Welcome in, y'all. Just the time we getting Zane taken care of now. But we're getting Zach and Zane, but we're really mainly getting we're really just getting him because like I say, he'll be done soon. That's what this tunnel is starting to get shorter and shorter, and we're starting to see the light, y'all. So once this is done, I cannot wait because I'll be able to take a break. You know the funny is, I'm gonna take out now. I'm not gonna be taking no break. I'm not gonna be doing this stage, but I'm gonna be doing other things. Yeah. Oh my god. So yeah, I just went up on YouTube for a second and guess what came up? That song by Taylor Swift. It like just popped up. I was like, are you serious? She was onto something with this. Save my heart from the fate of failure. I mean, she was on to something when she actually made that song, and then of course I'm seeing this person name that, and it's just making me think, oh my god, I'm like, who would have ever guessed that song would actually come into some kind of meaning or something with it, especially when it came to this person. Oh my god, I am so weak, y'all. This is too funny. You dug me out of my grave and it's like my heart was the fate of Ophelia. Lord have mercy. I mean, y'all, when I tell you this, at first it was supposed to be like a joke, but then it actually just became a thing. Like, I can't even begin to get it to her. It actually literally became a thing. Like, and it's funny because Zane actually, okay, so this is the funny part with Zane. So, okay, so y'all remember that, this is old. So, y'all remember that SpongeBob episode where SpongeBob meets Flats and dude said he's gonna kick his butt, and then it shows SpongeBob running and stuff, and he's like, out of the way, can't you see he's gonna get... I actually found the picture of that. No, and nothing on it, just the picture itself, him running. But down, right, can't you see it's the fate of Ophelia? And it's so funny because Zane was like, I don't want the fate of Ophelia. Like, and it's so funny because Zane be just joking, but it's so funny. Like, I almost like died laughing when he said it. I don't want the fate of Ophelia. Okay, anytime now, Tank. Was there a point to that? Like, real talk, was there really a point to that? No, there wasn't. Just that might try to be funny. That's all. You. It should be perfect for Hamlet, cause she already got the name right. Sure. What in the what just happened? Did y'all see that? It was like she just went and rewind. That was strange. Okay, where's our team at, and why are we facing these things ourselves? Yo, your character literally just went like backwards. Like it shows you going off the thing, but then it was like rewind. It was like reverse. He slapped that. He was like, BAP! Okay. Fire one! Fire two! Fire three! Excuse me. Now I'm catching a cow. Oh, wait, what? I didn't what? I had to look that up again, cause I mean, when I saw it, it looked like you went off the thing, and then it looked like you came back, and I'm like, what in the world just happened here? Oh, you did, yeah, okay. Cause I was about to say, I'm like, what in the world? Cause I wasn't sure that it wasn't just lagging, cause you know, sometimes lag will bring you back to like you could be all the way somewhere else, and then shoot, there you go back. I'm like, what? Trust me, I've been having a Fortnite before. Shoot, I was behind something thinking I'm doing something. Next thing I know, somehow or another, I'm standing in front of the person. I'm like, what? I don't know if it was funny, because guess why? The only problem with that is, at that point, guess what's happening? You already know. Zang gonna be having that. Zang gonna be nope. Zang gonna have that cross out telling Ophelia back. He ain't here for the fate of Ophelia. Okay, I'm just saying. He's like, I'm not getting involved in that shit. That is Zex's thing. Oh my god. Whew. You know what? I feel yeah, I feel like the other two are not really here. Like they're there, but they're not either. Like when we first did that thing with the Reaper, they weren't really with us. And even now, like at this part, like after the cutscene, they were just standing there. I don't know. This is getting kind of interesting, to say the least. Oh my god, that is too funny. Oh yeah, well see, I felt like we're the only ones that were doing something. Now they did, now it's true they did come and shoot the arm and stuff, but I felt they were absent a lot of the time. See, I ain't got time for that. See, this is why I'm cannot wait to get this done, because I'm not. I hate the cutscene that much, is true, but I do like, you know, fighting and stuff. But the real issue is getting teammates that ain't doing what they need to do. That's why I said, minus, you know, all the other stuff, you know, Gaius, Nero, and then people who play like that, I'm gonna need therapy after the show. I am, because it is just, ugh. It's just is. I'm like, oh Lord. I'm like, someone else not doing it, and you know, and it's funny because this happens. In fact, this happens more than it's even like really even talked about. It's happened more so, like, people don't always say things about it, but then there are people who do, and like y'all seeing, they're not really there. They're there to a degree. Just like, I noticed that the tank was weird from the get-go, but when we got to the robot, and I saw that they just stood there at first, and then they were going back and forth. I'm like, was there a point to that? Disengage him. That's your duty, and it's my duty to run back and forth where I see fit to, you know, beat him down. People get on my nerves, John. That, you know, do your job like you're supposed to. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. Now, if you're not sure you can tank, then don't tank. Don't be a tank. You know, go be something else. Yes, and I saw her very, very, very profound and very meaningful. I am so bad. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, here's a tank. But why's another character? Wait, are they coming home? Now they're coming. I'm gonna say, what is going on? Let me speed this up. There.